Hi, my name's Mike McDougall, and today we're going to go over the CloudSpatial Installer. Before I start the installer, there's a few prerequisites that you need to have installed on your Windows machine. The first is IIS, which is the Windows web server. The next is SQL Server, which is the database server. And then it's also required to have MVC4 downloaded and installed. So once you have those prerequisites in place, you can start the installer. And the first option is going to be the folder location for the IIS files. So you can change that with this file explorer. In this case, I'm just going to leave it inetpub. And then the next options are for the CloudSpatial admin account, which is the username and login that I'm going to use to access the admin section of CloudSpatial to administer the server. And then the database settings are the connection string information that you're going to use to connect to your existing SQL Server instance. So you can fill out all these here. Once you're finished, go ahead and click Next, and then you can install. It's going to make a few changes. I already have IIS open and SQL Server open, so that once the installer is finished, I can go and look in those directories. Okay, so quick and easy setup. I'm going to click Finish. Once I've finished the installer, now I'm going to refresh my sites in IIS, and I can see that I have CloudSpatial installed. It's created a new website along with new application pools and everything needed to run CloudSpatial. I also have a new database set up, and it may or may not be named CloudSpatial. It depends on what the name you wanted to create in the options. So here is my database, and here's where the metadata is stored. So when I browse to my CloudSpatial instance, it's going to pull up the catalog for CloudSpatial, and then I haven't installed any services yet, but I can log into the admin by selecting admin and then logging in. Okay, so now here is where I would set up my different services, tables, and layers. That's it for the actual install. You can see I've successfully installed. My catalog is running, my site is running, and I'll have further screencasts about how to do some of this setup, add layers, manage services, etc.